Hey y'all, so there's a baseball game going on. We're gonna make this quick. I'm just gonna read it. We're at the 1/3 mark of the season. Let's take a look at where everybody's at, what's going well, what's not going well, who's failing miserably. Spoiler alert, that's me. So we'll go in reverse order. First up at 1-5 with 677 points. Team Aired Out got their first win of this year. All right, let's go. While also scoring the most points of the week. I'm not gonna edit that. Tyreek Hill has been the best wide receiver in the league, and it's like not even close. He's like 150 yards receiving more than anybody else. Like he's lapping the field. That's why I keep trying to trade for him. Jeff keeps saying no. His running back is still kind of iffy. Again, we're throwing trades. He's not biting. He's also had the most points scored against him, though. So if you guys could stop bullying him, that would really be appreciated.
Boom. Roasted.
Okay, let's see. In 9th place, Drake's losers only team has actually scored the 4th most points, so he's putting in the work. It's just not working out for him. In the preseason, I called that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase would single-handedly win a game for him. I did not realize that game would be against me. He could also maybe use an extra wide receiver and a tight end if anybody has one. Look, this is like Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to give you guys clues. After a rough week 5, Jordan Love is going to bounce back this week against Denver. I really like Drake's chance. His kickers also scored the most points in the league, apparently. Who knew? Okay.
Boom. Roasted.
In 8th place, it's your boy. Back-to-back losses where I would have beaten 7 other teams in the league only to lose in like the Sunday night or Monday night game. It's pretty on brand, right? We're a glass cannon. I had Cooper Kupp and Justin Jefferson on the field at the same time for all of like 2 quarters before Jefferson got hurt. So we're going to fight through it. Doing our best out there. Let's see. Breece Hall looks like he might just be back to being a good running back. Jonathan Taylor's playing. We're hanging in there. Yahoo still likes the Mongeese. That makes one of us. All right.
Boom. Roasted.
In 7th place, don't look now, but Jennifer has actually won 3 straight games. She has the fewest points in the league, but, she's beating me. So I would trade my points for that win. She's doing it with people like Chris Olave and Tyler Lockett starting games for her. Again, smoke and mirrors. It's happening, though. Kyron Williams has been a really good pickup for her. He's like getting 15 to 20 carries a game for the Rams. Somehow Brock Purdy is the second coming of Joe Montana. We'll see if he can keep that up if Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel are hurt. But, maybe. Last week he had 125 yards against the Browns, though. So maybe turn back into a pumpkin. I don't know. Let's find out.
Boom. Roasted.
Fantasy failed successfully. Riding high a couple of weeks ago. Juan was talking a lot of crap. Saying like, BLS's. That's my Juan impression. It's pretty good, right? Since then, he's dropped 2 straight games. So, turns out Bijan Robinson, though, pretty elite. Stephon Diggs has the 2nd most points scored by a wide receiver in the league. Bag on Daniel Jones every opportunity I get. Yet, somehow when he starts Daniel Jones, he's like 3-1. When he starts anyone else, they're 0-2. So, I don't know, maybe start Daniel Jones and I can continue to bag on him. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. So he lost last week with 2 of his players scoring 0 points. T. Higgins had like 8 targets for 0 receptions, 0 yards. So hang in there, Juan. Good things are coming your way. I don't know, maybe.
Boom. Roasted.
Then up next, my immediate supervisor, that's what her contact in my phone says anyway, has dropped 2 straight games as well. Jalen Hurts has been awesome other than last week when he was pretty mid. DK Metcalf has been consistent all year long. He's scored between 10 and 17 points in every single game. He hadn't gone off yet, but, sure, it's right around the corner. T. Kels and T. Swift, obviously the story of the entire NFL league. If we gave points for breakup songs, I'm sure she would win the entire league. Yeah.
Boom. Roasted.
And then it's a 4-way tie for first place, even though there's like 122 point spread between first and fourth. But let's take a look at them. In fourth place right now, Bruce Lee is my homeboy, has the 6th most points scored, but he's still in fourth place, so it's not that big of a spread. Taylor's team has won 3 games in a row, though. Watch out, he's coming on. Mostly off of the strength of Josh Allen. He's been like a madman the last month. He's going to have to overcome A-Chain going down for Miami, but he just got Austin Eckler back. Still has Derrick Henry. I think he's probably going to be okay. If anybody has an extra wide receiver, hit Taylor up. I'm sure he would be interested because he's starting Jacoby Myers as his number 1 wide receiver right now. Less than ideal.
Boom. Roasted.
In third place, Caitlin has made exactly 0 moves this year and is in third place. She's sitting on that number 1 waiver wire spot, just waiting for me to rage release Patrick Mahomes. Then again, she has Tua, so, she really doesn't even need him. I expected Trevor Lawrence to be the best quarterback, maybe the best quarterback in the league. Instead, he has been pretty mediocre every single week. So, nice job, Caitlin, identifying Tua and dumping him into your lineup. Team's pretty solid over the board. 2-game winning streak. Goes up against April this week. Let's go, Caitlin. I believe in you.
Boom. Roasted.
And finally, second place, Sports Ball Go Sports, would be the first place team in most leagues. She's killing it right now. In the best move of the year, Heather grabbed Justin Fields off of the waiver wire and put him in her starting lineup because Justin Herbert was on a bye week. He proceeded to score 4 touchdowns and just obliterate her opponent that week. She beat Ashley by 70 points. She also has the best player in the league in Christian McCaffrey. Heather is absolutely killing it out there. She could probably use another wide receiver and a tight end, but she's got the running backs to make that happen. If you're looking for a running back and you've got a wide receiver, tight end, start proposing some trades. Let's get this thing going.
Boom. Roasted.
And then finally, in what comes as a surprise to literally nobody, it's the Dak Street Boys. Never afraid to turn the bottom of the roster. Ashley has worked the waiver wire like a pro. That's what it says here. She's added Mark Andrews, Puka Nacua, Raheem Mostert, and Jerome Ford this year. Come on, guys. What are the rest of us doing here? We're just letting her run away with the league. She's up by 25 points on the rest of the league. Yahoo thinks she's going to go 7-2 the rest of the way. If I was doing an over-under, I would probably take the over on 7-2 for the rest of the way.
Boom. Roasted.
Speaking of projections, let's see what Yahoo thinks the rest of us are going to do. They think somehow I'm about to turn it around and finish in second place. Good luck there. They also think Drake is going to pick it up. He'll finish in third. Juan's going to keep on sliding. I think they think he's going to lose almost every other game. And in the cruelest twist of all, they don't think that Jennifer is going to win another game this year. That's harsh. Jennifer, I believe in you. I think you probably get to play me again, so you'll probably get a win there. Anyway, go Rangers! Woo!